Hi everybody, Paz here. In 2024, we're reeling in our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you love Perth fishing, please give that button a click. Cheers. Welcome back to Swan River Snapshots. Last episode, I attempted, and succeeded, catching flathead on brightly coloured lures. It was a fun couple of sessions, but I could sense a change. Over the past couple of weeks, flathead catches have been more sparse, which suggests that flatheads are retreating to the depths, making it more difficult for anglers to catch them, possibly attempting to escape the heat. While they're still there, and you can bag a flatty all year round, it seems the best of the season is now behind us. For me personally, it's been especially tough to get out and have a cast. Changes in work and family dynamics have left me with less and less time to steal out for a quick flat session, which is where the majority of my flathead footage comes from. Therefore, I've decided to step away from the flatties for a while and focus on other swan species for the time being. Still, I've had a great run on the lizards, and I've learned a heap since I started regularly targeting them on foot last year. This week's snapshot. Look back over my flats exploits for the past season, and list some things I've learned when going after that Swan River staple, the bar-tailed flathead. Let's get into it. I made the decision to fish the flats back in October last year, after my kayak's rudder broke. My first lesson was a harsh one. It took me 3 days of consistent movement and casting before I was able to reel in the target species. For a guy that's used to paddling around on a yak or casting from jetties, it was a learning curve for sure. Flathead are ambush predators, which means they stay in one spot more often than not. Therefore, you need to go to them. I've actually caught fish by simply varying my cast angle by 10 degrees or so. If they're not there, move somewhere else. As the saying goes, do the miles, get the smiles. After breaking my 3-day flathead curse, my catch rate began to ramp up. I began fishing different areas, learning how to combat rocks, weed, and drop-offs. I also became adept at switching lures and retrieves. Flathead aren't exactly choosy fish, but even they have their preferences on the day, as Jay and I found out. Jay caught a beauty, reeled in from a spot that I had been casting at not 2 minutes before. It ignored my plastic for Jay's vexed buckaboo jig.
Oh, look at him! Yes! Look at him! Pull it in, Jake! Pull it in! Walk backwards, walk backwards, walk backwards. Yay! Bloody boy!
While you need to keep it light while walking the flats, it pays to carry a variety of lures and plastics you can switch to if needed. My most successful lures were the smaller Squid Trex Vibe, the Daiwa Double Clutch, of course, and the Vexed Buckaboo Jig. However, even they paled in comparison to the good old soft plastics. Despite being irresistible to blowfish, they caught more than all my other lures combined, at all times of day. Z-Man prawns, slim swims and streaks were my go-tos, along with Crush City imposters and the occasional Berkeley fantail. The lure of flathead fishing is compelling, and I even found myself using them as backup if a session wasn't going my way. When the tailor were asleep, why not drift over a flat instead? Finally, I decided to expand my repertoire by experimenting with different lure colours. I'd never really used brighter colours before, but the Flathead loved them, smashing bright plastics just as hard as bait coloured ones. Well, that does it for a great flathead season. I'm so glad I took the time to take up this form of fishing. I've come to love walking the flats of the Swan, and while work and family commitments will now prevent me from doing it as often, I hope to sneak out for a session now and then. I encourage you all to keep going as well. You never know when you reel in that 3-metre lizard. Snapshot complete. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. While I can no longer devote my time to fishing the flats, I'll still be fishing the Swan once a week, heading after different targets. Hope to see you there. This video is dedicated to my 2 sons. This is Paz, wishing you fair winds and tight lines. Until next time.